Howdy guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at setting up your micro joints for your cam feature. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za, and we make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we head into the program here. So now in today's video, we're going to be looking at a mini series on the configuration for your micro joints, bridges and remnants. So I'm just going to go ahead and start a new file here. Let's put a basic thickness, and then we have our cutting plane. So now next up, I'm just going to add quickly two shapes. So let's make a rectangle, 400 by 400. Manual quantities. I'm just going to put this 2 and say add. Let's add the one and the next one. Now the thing about micro joints that you must keep in mind is you can actually adjust their sizes for individual shapes, which can be handy, but you might also want to do it just a generic shape for all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into the cam feature here and then quickly add a micro joint. Just going to zoom here so you guys can see which icon I'm using. So I'm using that one, click it, and then I'm going to click it here on the side. Click over there, and then now if I zoom in, you can see we've got a micro joint going over here. So now the next one, let's quickly set the size. So for this, we want to go out of our cam again, and we want to go to configuration. So click that, and then under the configuration, we want to go to the tabs that says micro joints, bridges, and remnants. Let's fix my zoom quick there. There we go. Click there. And then the first option here, we have got micro joint dimensions. So over here, currently you can see it's the width in millimeters and it's set to 3. So let's go, we set this to about 10 so we can see the difference. And then now what I'm going to do is go back to cam and then let's add another micro joint. This time I'm going to add it on the opposite side just so we can see them close to each other. Now if I zoom in here, you can see we've got both micro joints, small one and the big one. And you can obviously preview it. Now let's say you want your others to also be big, then what you would want to do is first go delete, select that micro joint, delete it, add micro joint, add it back in. So now we can see we've got the two ones that's over here, the 10 mil. Now obviously if you want to do it to a bulk, let's say you've got shapes, I'm going to make maybe a circle with 300 and then we make this about 10 for auto nesting. Let's zoom out and quickly delete these ones. Go out of cam first. And now with the circle selected, I'm going to go nesting. I'm going to leave it as is and just say start, accept. Now we've got our shapes here. Now if we set this configuration, it will keep this relevant to whatever we've set it to. So I'm going to go 20, so even bigger. Obviously you wouldn't necessarily want to do that, just so you guys can see. So I'm going to go to cam, add micro joint, and then what happens is just wait for it, and then now when I add micro joints, everything will be 20 centimeters. 20 millimeters. There you go. So that's how you do it. If you want to do all of them the same size, make sure you adjust it beforehand. So if you go out of cam, you can adjust it before you even add any. You can go configuration, micro joints, bridges and remnants, and then you set this amount, apply, okay, and then when you go into cam you only add your micro joints. Otherwise, as you can see right now, you would have to delete all of these ones manually. So just something to keep in mind. So just a quick recap. So you basically want to go to not to where I just went. You basically want to go to configuration first, set up your micro joints, and then add them to your shapes. But yeah, otherwise in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the meet form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.